My improvement in the last year has been massive, and I just can't wait to go out there and show it. The strength and conditioning, the technical work, and all that stuff that you do for a training camp. There's those that pressure wears them down, and there's those who shine under pressure, and I am 100% part of the last.
We can't have Ciryl Gane win. There's going to be a conglomerate of MMA fans that are suspiciously pro-Gane here for no reason whatsoever, okay? Now, these may be considered former John Jones fans that now have nowhere to go because Jones retired, that will now pretend to be Ciryl Gane fans and pretend to want Ciryl Gane to win for the good of the sport. I just think he's way better. Tom Aspinall's the correct prediction. It is a very risky matchup. Ciryl Gane is very, very technical. Ciryl Gane is harder to hit than any former opponent of Tom Aspinall. I just think his grappling is a weakness.
The entire MMA world is buzzing as fans weigh in on the highly anticipated heavyweight showdown between Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane. The excitement surrounding this matchup has never been louder.
I don't want to get battered in front of millions of people. No way about it. To me, that's the biggest pressure. Titles, rankings, statistics, all that aside, I don't want to get beat up in front of millions of people, so there's always pressure. I don't want to get kicked in front of millions of people. That's the biggest pressure in me.
From past legends to current champions, everyone has an opinion, and surprisingly, not all of them agree. Some believe this will be a tactical battle between two world-class fighters, while others think this is the clash that could reignite a heavyweight division that's been silent for far too long. One thing's certain, the debates are heating up, and the stakes couldn't be higher.
They said, yeah, I've been working on my takedown defense, my cage takedown defense, my ability to get back up, and they go out there and they look the same. They look exactly the same. This whole notion like you can't teach a grown man how to wrestle, there's a little truth to that because the body doesn't move like it should, for a top level wrestler to learn. And so I think for Ciryl Gane, he's gonna have a tough task in front of him.
Daniel Cormier was one of the first to weigh in, noting that this fight is much closer than most fans realize. As a former heavyweight champion, he understands what it takes to perform at that level and praised both men for their athleticism and adaptability inside the octagon. In Cormier's view, this isn't just another heavyweight brawl, it's a true clash of styles. Gane's precise striking and Aspinall's wrestling foundation create a fascinating matchup that could go either way.
Been screaming about this Tom Aspinall, Ciryl Gane for a long time. UFC 321, Tom minus 325, Gane plus 260. We finally got the fight, but the world doesn't seem to believe, Chael, that it's a close fight. And I don't really agree with that line. I think this fight is much closer. Tom Aspinall minus 325, Ciryl Gane plus 265.
Not everyone is buying into the hype. Chael Sonnen was especially blunt, describing the matchup as a disappointment for the heavyweight division. He suggested that it fails to bring back the excitement fans have been missing. However, Sonnen also made it clear that the blame doesn't lie with the fighters themselves. According to him, the heavyweight scene has been without real direction for some time. While he didn't sound thrilled about this bout, even he admitted it could be the spark that finally revives the division's energy.
I go up to heavyweight. Shouldn't he be coming after the heavyweight champion? John is the right size. Dana gave a resistance to the idea. In fact, he did it directly to me. He asked me, Chael, have you met Tom? Tom is huge. Tom is 260 plus pounds of muscle. But that isn't the issue with John. As a matter of fact, Piera just walking around weighs more than John weighs. John at heavyweight has weighed 236 pounds. Piera weighs 244 pounds. Now, why John? What would they be fighting for? If you're gonna put that fight together, what do you do with Tom? It would seem if you have John Jones back, John Jones versus Tom would be the fight. It would seem if Piera moved into heavyweight, champion versus champion, not champion versus former champion or champion versus
Jailton Almeida, who's also set to appear on the UFC 321 card, didn't hold back his opinion. Confident as ever, he predicted that Tom Aspinall won't just defend his title, he'll dominate while doing it. Known for his world-class grappling, Almeida suggested that Ciryl Gane might not be as dedicated as he once was. He even hinted that Gane's growing interest in movies and acting could be distracting him from the grind of MMA. In Almeida's eyes, Aspinall's focus and discipline are on another level right now, and that's exactly what will set him apart. Of course, there's more to Almeida's words than just respect for a fellow fighter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Aspinall beats Gane. You know, it seems like Gane has other priorities in his life right now, and once you're fighting at this level, there can be no other priority. You know, if you're fighting at this level, if you're fighting for the heavyweight crown of the UFC, you have to be all in, and it doesn't seem like that's the case for Gane right now. So I don't know, you know, and that's the thing. I get it that he's taking it because, you know, who's not going to take another title fight for the heavyweight belt? But I think, you know, his priorities are in a different place now.
Alexander Volkov, who has shared the cage with both men, offered one of the most balanced takes. Having experienced Aspinall's relentless grappling and Gane's technical striking firsthand, in a fight that still sparks debate over its ending, Volkov believes this matchup is as close as it gets. He's seen noticeable improvement in Gane's ground game and thinks those new skills could help him avoid past mistakes. It's a 50-50 fight, Volkov told MMA Junkie. Both are very talented. Ciryl's movement and footwork are elite, and his grappling has come a long way. He's working hard on the ground now. Ian Gary also weighed in with his perspective. He pointed out that Aspinall's rise to the top came fast, accelerated by Jon Jones's departure. But this is the fight where he can truly prove his worth. According to Gary, many fans haven't yet seen the full extent of Aspinall's abilities, and this bout is his moment to earn lasting respect. He also praised both heavyweights for taking on such a challenge, saying this is exactly what the division should stand for: power, skill, and the will to rule the cage.
I don't see that fight getting out of the first round. Right. I think Tom is phenomenal. I think he's absolutely the best heavyweight we've ever seen in the UFC. I said to him, it sucks to win the belt that way, to be the champion this way, that no one's going to remember that in 3 fights' time. They're just going to remember what you've done and that you are the champion of the world and you're the best in the division, and that's it.
Kamaru Usman, a former champion who's no stranger to high-pressure moments, couldn't hide his excitement for this matchup. He called it one of the most intriguing stylistic clashes the UFC could possibly make right now. Usman even leaned toward Tom Aspinall, praising his explosive power and well-rounded skill set as the keys to victory. Henry Cejudo, while agreeing that Aspinall poses a serious challenge, pointed out that Ciryl Gane's striking could easily turn the tide. Both former champions agreed on one thing: this fight has all the ingredients for a classic. The kind of heavyweight showdown fans have been waiting for: fast, technical, and explosive from start to finish.
Aspinall is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. What's the first step for him?
You give him the number one contender, Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane is somebody that's a big heavyweight, that's very agile. I don't think Tom Aspinall gets rid of him right away like he has with other people. And I think that'll be a big indication if Jon Jones wants to come back and reclaim that bout once again.
I think you're absolutely right. Fight that makes sense. Tom Aspinall, Ciryl Gane. Let's make that happen. Ciryl Gane is, people forget how fantastic he is. A guy that can kind of float around the octagon, touch you, kick you, hit you with elbow. He's just a complete game. But man, Tom's movement, his boxing, speed, and his power, it's very, very difficult to doubt this man anymore.
Inside Tom Aspinall's camp, confidence couldn't be higher. Martin Buday, one of his key sparring partners seen in recent viral training clips, has been openly impressed with the champion's preparation. After countless rounds together, Buday says this is the sharpest and most disciplined version of Aspinall he's ever seen. Every session, from hard sparring to technical drills, reflects a fighter completely locked in. In his eyes, there's no doubt about the result. Aspinall's mindset and work ethic are at their absolute peak heading into this fight.
I love Tom Aspinall and like his team, his father, like everyone in that team. So I'm really looking up to that fight. And I will be cheering for Tom. I think he will secure like a spectacular win and finish in that and like defend the title. So I'm very happy for him. I'm really happy that I can be there and train with them. I'm really thankful. For the last fights, I was preparing with them. So they really affected my game plan, my style, and everything. So I will be going there soon. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited for them all, and for Tom especially. He's my good friend.
But not everyone is buying into the hype. Alex Pereira, the current light heavyweight champion, isn't convinced that Tom Aspinall will run through Ciryl Gane the way he has past opponents. While Pereira respects Aspinall's knockout power and momentum, he sees this matchup as a much tougher test. According to him, Gane's composure, slick footwork, and patience could create real problems for the champ. Instead of a quick finish, Pereira predicts a more strategic battle, one that could push Aspinall into the kind of deep waters he hasn't faced before.
Aspinall and Ciryl Gane, like who do you think you will win? And is the winner something that interests him?
Cara, ali é uma luta assim difícil, mas o Tom Aspinall, campeão, vem mais confiante, mas assim, eu vejo que ele lutou com atletas também, assim, muito agressivo, entendeu? E ele tá levando a melhor ali, mas acho que o Ciryl Gane, ele é um cara assim mais, que movimenta mais, é um cara que não gosta de se expor, entendeu? Um pouco ali de medo e tal, então quando você tem um certo medo, um receio, você acaba não tomando muitos golpes, então, a gente vai ver, vamos ver, porque de repente ele pode frustrar um pouco, né? O Tom Aspinall ali, de passa ali primeiro, segundo, terceiro round, vai levando pro final. A gente não sabe como que ele vai se comportar também.
It's a tough fight, you know. Tom is a complete fighter, but I do feel like he's fought a lot of aggressive guys. And I think Gane is a guy who's going to do a lot of movement. He's going to be a little more cautious and you know, just moving around a lot. It might frustrate Tom, you know, so first, second, third round, maybe Tom can't find Ciryl Gane, so I think it's going to be a different fight. We'll see.
Aspinall himself seems to understand exactly what he's stepping into. He's been upfront about the challenge ahead, admitting that Ciryl Gane isn't your typical heavyweight. The Frenchman moves like a middleweight, smooth, fast, and unpredictable. Aspinall knows this fight will test his patience and conditioning more than any other before. He's not expecting an easy finish this time. Instead, he's preparing for a calculated, high-level chess match where timing, precision, and composure will decide everything.
Finally, we're back after over a year hiatus. Everybody knows, I don't have to explain what's gone on, but this is no fault of my own that I've been off for a year. Me and Ciryl finally signed on the dotted line around about this time last year when I fought in Manchester, fought Curtis Blades. The original opponent was Ciryl Gane. Unfortunately, Ciryl Gane was busy that day. Ciryl was filming his Netflix series. Can't remember what it's called. I'm sure you can check it out now on Netflix. Ciryl was doing that, so he couldn't make that date either. And now we are matched up the 25th of October, Abu Dhabi. Me and Ciryl. The fourth attempt is here, and this is Cyryl's third title shot. So we are going to try and get rid of Ciryl Gane from the title picture. Good. Well, I am the best heavyweight in the world, but I want to show everyone that I'm the best heavyweight. And I want to give him his third title shot loss and get him out of there.
And Ciryl Gane, meanwhile, is stepping into this fight with redemption on his mind. After falling short in 2 title opportunities, first against Francis Ngannou and then John Jones, he's determined to rewrite his story. Recent wins over Sergey Spivak and Alexander Volkov have reignited his confidence, showing a fighter who's evolved and refocused. This time, Gane's approach looks more calculated than ever. He's worked hard to shore up his grappling, the one area that once held him back, while sharpening the technical striking that made him one of the division's most fluid and precise heavyweights for Gane. This isn't just another title fight, it's a statement. His elite footwork and mastery of distance make him dangerous against anyone who gets too aggressive. If Aspinall presses too hard, Gane has the timing and precision to make him pay. That's what makes this matchup so intriguing. It's not just power versus skill, but patience versus pressure. Whoever can impose his rhythm and pull the other out of his comfort zone may very well leave with the belt.
I'm confident for this fight. I don't want to talk of the after the fight. I'm confident for this fight. I want this belt, and I do my best during the camp for that. But everybody knows my strength already. I can move very well. I can manage the distance very well. My striking is a high-level striking, and so I'm gonna manage this. I do this for me. Like the target is the belt, and I'm not focused on the social media, the people outside. I'm really focused on my family, my friend, my team, my goal, my target, and training. This is a different mindset.
Outside the octagon, the excitement only continues to build. With rumors swirling about the UFC's potential mega event at the White House in June 2026, the stakes for this fight couldn't be higher. A dominant performance from Aspinall could open the door to a blockbuster showdown, maybe even against Alex Pereira or a returning Jon Jones. But one mistake could erase all of that momentum in an instant. This isn't just a title defense, it's a crossroads moment that could shape the future of the entire heavyweight division.
A fight where popped a kid's nose and my coach was like, sick, go after it and we'll put him out. And I was like, bro, I can't, man. Like, he's not done anything. And you seem like a really, really nice guy. So like, how are you able to like get that in your head?
I just don't have any difficulty with it. My next opponent I'm fighting, Ciryl Gane, we've been on a few parties together. He's a cool guy, but it's me and him.
Yeah.
So it has to be him, simple as that.
Expectations couldn't be higher for Tom Aspinall. Defeating Gane would already be a major statement, but doing it more impressively than Jon Jones did? That's the real test. When Jones fought Gane, he exposed weaknesses in the Frenchman's ground game and secured a quick first-round finish. Aspinall, however, brings a very different threat. His strength lies in his striking, fast, accurate, and heavy-handed. Known for his explosive power and clinical precision, Aspinall has built a reputation for spectacular knockouts. Fans are eager to see that signature finishing ability once again. The kind of performance that reminds everyone why he stands as the king of the heavyweight division.
Ciryl Gane wins. And then John's like, I'm back. I already was in the testing pool. I was in the testing pool before he won. Give me a title shot. Would that not be the most ultimate move of all time? That shit would be hilarious.
That would be devious.
That shit would be hilarious.
It would be funny.
That shit would be hilarious.
He's going to get hated on for that.
Don't care.
But it's going to
He
be
would make
funny as
$10
hell.
million to become the heavyweight champ again.
Over a guy he just took down relatively. My man came out, he threw a couple of strikes. He said, nah, we wrestling.
As UFC 321 in Abu Dhabi approaches, the entire fight world holds its breath. The stage is set, a reigning champion aiming to secure his legacy, a challenger hungry for redemption, and a heavyweight division in search of direction. With excitement, predictions, and emotions running high, one thing is clear. This isn't just another title defense. It's a defining moment for the division. When the final bell sounds, the landscape of the UFC heavyweight scene could be changed forever.